I want to thank you for coming. I am blown away. I did not expect this kind of crowd. I guess I thought, it's at the end of the year and people are busy and it's warm and, so thank you for coming. I want to encourage you as much as possible, and I know now it's really tight. If you need to move a little bit, or Jimmy, the sight lines, because we are doing it outdoors, obviously everything is on the same level, so that makes it a little bit tough. I did try to do the show so you could see it all, and I hope that we've kind of achieved that. But if there are little ones and if they want to come up and sit on the grass in front, that's totally okay. I'm fine with that. We have that flexibility. This is our presentation of Midsummer's Night Dream. I wrote in the program, this is the first time that West, at least since I've been here, and I've been here since 2001, that we've ever attempted a Shakespeare. And I was super excited to bring it. I attended a week-long workshop at the Oregon Shakespeare Festival last summer where we got motivated. This is a version that they adapted, so it's a little bit shorter. The running time's about 2 hours. We will have an intermission between Acts 3 and Act 4. There are actually 5 acts total. And we have adapted it kind of for our outdoor space. So I hope you enjoy what we've done with it, and I hope that it goes well. So without ado, here we go. Thank you.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but oh, methinks, how slow this old moon lays.
4 days will quickly speak themselves a night. 4 nights will quickly join time.
Have it be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. Now, my noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. My gracious duke. Thou, Lysander, thou hast bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou hast given her right to interchange love tokens with my child. And be it so that she will not, before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient law of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, either to this gentleman or to her death, according to a law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia?
I do entreat your grace to pardon me, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die of the death or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desire, know your youth, examine well your blood. Whether, if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. For I, to be in shady cloister mute, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon. Take time to pause by the next new moon. The ceiling day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius, as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy praise title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him? I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is greater than his. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why then should not I prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nidar's daughter Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry of this spotted and inconstant man.
I must say, I've heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But Demetrius, come, and come Aegeus, you shall go with me. As for you, fair Hermia, look you on yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, either to death or to a vow of single life. But come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along.
Duty and desire, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? how chanced the roses there to fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I can well beteem them from the tempest of mine eyes.
Ay me, fraught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
If, then, true lovers were ever crossed, then let us teach our trial patience, for it is a customary cross, as true lovers' thoughts and dreams and sighs.
A good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have an aunt, a widow dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and, in the wood, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena to do observance to a morn of May, there will I stay for thee.
Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, on his best arrow with the golden head, like all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever woman spoke. In that place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Fair Helen, whither away?
Call you me fair, fair again unsaying. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Sickness is catching. Oh, her favor so yours would I catch, fair Hermia ere I go. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I give him frown, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love him, the more he hated me.
Fear not, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, through Athens' gate, we have devised to steal.
Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to meet new friends in stranger companies. Goodbye, sweet playfellow, and pray thou for us. Good luck, friendly thy Demetrius. Come, Lysander, we must start our sight. From lovers' food tomorrow's eve midnight.
I will, my love. Helena, adieu. As you dote, Demetrius dote on you.
Oh, how happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. And he will not know all what he do know. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed on oaths that he was only mine. But when this hailsome heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and his showers of oaths did melt. I will tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the woods will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But by herein I mean to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again.
Startling! Whoa! Is all our company here?
You are best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is a scroll of every man's name in all Athens who has thought fit to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on. Then, read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Ah, a fine piece of work, I assure you. And a merry. Now call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready. Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
Ah, that will ask for some tears from the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. Yet to the rest, my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Hercules rarely, or part to tear a cat into make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far. And make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now, call forth the rest of your actors. This is Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein. Oliver is more, condoling.
Francis flew to the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, Faith, let not me play a woman. I have a beard coming.
It's all one. You shall play it in a mask. You may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Thisbe!
Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, my lady dear, my Thisbe dear, ah!
No. You can play no part but Pyramus and flute you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must be Pyramus's mother. Tom's not the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again! Let him roar again!
And you would do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That were enough to hang us all.
Mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if we should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion than but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as for any sucking dove. I will roar you and for any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man as one sees on a summer's day, a most lovely, gentlemanly-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town. There will we rehearse. I pray you all, fail me not.
We will meet, and we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's oak we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut both strings.
Spirit, whither wander you? Over hill, over dale, through a brush, through a briar, over park, over pale, through a flood, through a fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. I must go seek some dewdrops here and hang upon every cowslick's ear. Farewell, thou love of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all her elves come here anon. The king doth keep his rebels here tonight. Take heed, the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell in wrath, but that she, as an attendant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, but a jealous Oberon would have the child, night of his trade to trace the forest wild. But she, perforce, withholds the boy, crowns him with flowers, makes him all her joy. And they never meet in greener grove, by frangled starlight sheen, or fountain clear. But they do square, for fear. The girls upon acorn cups and hide themselves there. Either I am
mistake your shapen. Making quieter, you are that shrewd and knavish sprite, called Robin Goodfellow. Some hobgoblin calling himself sweet pup. Are you not he?
Thou speakest all right. I am the merry wiper of the night. But room there, here comes Oberon. And here my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon. Fairies, skip heads. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry! Rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know why art thou here. But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress and your warrior love. To Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus? For shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus.
These are the forgeries of jealousy.
Why should Titania cross her overall? Into would beg a little changeling boy to my entry.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance to after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our rounds and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy very kingdom! Fairies, away! We shall chide down right if I longer stay.
Well then go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pup, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon the promontory, and heard a merman on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea grew civil at her song. And certain stars shall matter from their spheres to hear the teammates music.
I remember.
That very time I saw thee, thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed, a certain aim he took at a fair vestal thrown it by the west. But I should see young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon. Yet marked I, where the bolt of Cupid fell upon a little western flower. Fetch me that flower. The herb I shoot thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid, will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall take you.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she's asleep, and drop the liquor of it on her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm off from her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in the most plainest truth tell you I do not or cannot love you?
And even for that, I love you the more. Demetrius, I am your spaniel. The more you beat me, I will fawn on you.
Do not tempt the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look upon thee.
And I am sick when I look not on thee.
You impeach your modesty too much to commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. Let me go! Or, do not believe, but if thou follow me, I will do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Bye, Demetrius!
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly it, and he shall seek thy love. Saw the flower there. Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a place where the wild thyme blows, where ox lips and the nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses, and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night. lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. There I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek throughout this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but boot when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do.
Come, now a roundel and a fairy song. Then, for the third part of a minute, hence, sing me now asleep, then to your offices, and let me rest. You spotted snakes with double tongues, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blind worms do not wrong, come not near our fairy queen. Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 lullaby. La 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 lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh. So good night with lullaby. Wicked spiders come not here, hence you long-legged spinners hence. Black beetles approach not near, worm nor snail do not offence. Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 lullaby. La 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 lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh. So good night with lullaby.
It's away, now all is well. One aloof stands unto them.
What thou seest, and thou dost wait, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, par or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye that shall appear, when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak troth, I forgot our way. We'll rest us here, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of day.
Be it so, good Lysander, find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as a bed for us both. One bed, one heart, two bosoms, one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie farther off, cannot lie so near. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love never altered to thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen to that fair prayer, say I, and then end life when I am loyalty. Here's my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest I have gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes might I approve.
The flowers force and stirring love, night and silence. But who is here? Weeds of Athens, he doth wear.
This is he, my master said. Despise the Athenian maiden. And here the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this black love, this ill courtesy. True, upon thine eyes, I throw. Let sleep seat on thine eyelid. Let love forbid. So, awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay! Don't kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Will no darkling leave me?
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
I'm out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser my grace. Oh, happy is Hermia, where she lies. But who is here? Lysander, on the ground, dead or asleep. I see no blood, no wounds. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom lets me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not change a raven for a dove.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve the sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Control me, do me wrong. Could suit you do in such disdainful manner me to woo. To fare you well, perforce I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. But that a lady of one man refused, of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. And all thy powers address your love and might, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Oh, help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. I made for pity what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Thought a serpent in my heart away, and you sat watching its poop. Pray? Lysander? What removed? Lysander? Lord! What? Calm, no sound, no word? Alas, where are you? Speaking if you hear. Speak of all loves, I swoon almost fear. No? Then I will perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you will find immediately.
Please. Are you ready? Okay. You ready?
And then she's like,
Starveling. Have you seen Bottom?
Bottom.
Starblaze. Bring it in.
Do it again.
Are we all met? Pat that, and here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn break our tiring house, and we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword with which to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By larking upon us fear.
we could leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let that prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords. And, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom, the weaver. This will put them out of fear.
There will be such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
Oh, I fear it. I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in, God shield us, a lion amongst ladies is a most dreadful thing. For there is no more fearful, wild, fouler than your lion, baby. And we have to look to it.
Well then, there must be another prologue to tell that he is not a lion.
Nay, he must name his name, and let half of his face be seen through the lion's neck. And let him say thus, or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble. My life for yours, if you think I come hither as a lion, take for pity on my life. No, I am a man, as other men are. And here he must tell them plainly that he is Snug, the joiner.
Well, it will be. But there is two hard things. That is to bring moonlight into a chamber, for, as you know, Pyramus and Thisbe did beat by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play? Let's spoon moon. Doth the moon shine the night we play our play? Yes, it does shine that night.
Why then, you may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye. Or else one must enter with a bush of thorns and a lantern, and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. Can I do it? And there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did speak through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some loam, or some plaster, or some rough cast about him, to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, if that may be, then all is well. Come, every mother's son, sit down and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin, and once you have spoken your speech, enter into that break there, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, and so near the cradle of the fairy queendom? What, a play toward? I'll be an auditor, and an act or two perhaps, by sea gods.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forward.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
The odors.
Odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, I hear a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I to thee will appear. A stranger Pyramus air played here.
Must I speak now?
I, Mary, must. For we must understand he goes but to a sea noisier and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus!
Guys!
No.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most frisky juvenile, and eke most lovely Jew, as truest horse that yet would never tire, all meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's too.
9 is 2. You must not say that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. Say your part, cues and all. Pyramus, enter your cues past. It is never tire.
As truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, if I
Oh,
were
monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray, masters!
Oh.
Pray, masters! Help!
Oh, follow thee, Olivia Batterout, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hound, and neigh and bark and grunt and roar and burn, like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire, at every turn.
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, bottom, thou change, what do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. No, I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, so they shall hear that I am not afraid. Who did I write? Ah. Me. Thou wolf, so fat, so black of hue, with orange tongue bill, that thrastle with his notes so true, and wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is my eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me, on first view, to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet to say, love and reason keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
Oh no, not a whit. For if I had enough wit to get me out of this wood, I'd have enough to serve mine own term.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they'll fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready? And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gamble in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal. Hail, hail, hail.
Oh, I cry your worship's mercy heartily.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie at my love's tongue.
My scarf, is it for me?
Bring him silently.
That's... Ah!
I wonder if Titania be awake. Then what it was that next came in her eye, which she must toad on in extremity. Ah, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster is in love, near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour. A crew of captives, rude mechanicals, that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sort, whom Pyramus presented in his sports, forsook his scene and entered in a break. When I did attempt this advantage taken, an ass's knoll I fixed upon his head, anon his Thisbe must be answered. And forth my mimic comes, when him they spy, so at the sight away his fellows fly. So in that moment, when it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. As thou yet latched the Athenians' eyes with love juice, as I did bid thee do.
I took him sleeping, that finished too. And I'm the woman by his side, that when he wakes to force, she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
Why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breast so bitter on your bitter foe.
What is this to my Lysander? Where is he? Would Demetrius will thou give him me?
I would rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out dog! Out cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead. For aught that I can tell.
Tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
Privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou was mistaken quite, and laid the love use on some true love sight. About the wood to go swifter than the wind. By some illusion bring her here, and I'll charm his eyes against you, okay?
I go, look how I go, swifter than an arrow from a Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in, apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, shall shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her a remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helen is here at hand. And the youth, mistook by me, pleading for a lover's feet, shall we pawn their Pagean seat? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Silence. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then will two at once woo one. This must needs be sport alone. These things that do best please me, that fall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I bow, I weep, and vows so born, in their nativity all truth appears.
These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
None in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves you not.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. What to my love shall I compare thine eye? Oh, crystals muddy, oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, the seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. You are both rivals and love Hermia. Now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia. This you know I know.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her is like a guest-wise sojourn. And now to Helen, its home return, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Look, there thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
That would not be my utter Lysander. Sound, my ear I think, and throw me to thy sound. But why kindly so leave me so?
Why should he stay? Whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more gilds the night than all yon fiery oes and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, is all the counsel we have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent, is all forgot? All school days, friendship, and childhood innocence? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who did now but spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare? I be not so in grace as you, as you should pity rather than despise.
I don't know what you mean by this.
I do. Persevere. Counterfeit sad looks. Make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other. Hold the sweet jest up. To fare you well, it is partly my own fault. Which death or absence you shall remember.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Excellent.
Helen, I love thee. By my life I do.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, would you cancel this?
Hang off, thou cat, thou burr, vile thing. Let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Do you not jest?
Yes, Susan, so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I will not trust your word.
What, should I strike her, hurt her, kill her dead? Though I hate her, I will not harm her so.
Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me, wherefore what news my love?
Be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Thine in faith, have you no modesty? No maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear patient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Why, so I that way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. Because I am so dwarfish and so low? Well, how low am I, the painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? Am I not yet so low that my nails can reach under thine eyes?
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shortishness. I'm the right maid for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she's something lower than myself that I can match her.
But we're hard again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I have more to love you, fair Hermia. And now, so you will let me quiet go. To Athens I will bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Get you gone. What is it that hinders you here?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, Helena. She will not harm you so.
No, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went back to school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Nothing but love and little. Why will you just let her look at me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone! You dwarf! You minimus! You hindering knotgrass maid! You bead! You acorn!
You are too ambitious on her behalf that scorns your services. Speak not of Helena, take not her part.
Now she holds me not, so follow if thou darest, and we shall try of whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I will go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress. All this coil is long of you, Nick. Go not back.
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands in mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, whilst committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of the Shadows, I mistook. But did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far blameless proved my enterprise that I have anointed Athenians' eyes. I am glad it did so sort, as is their dangling eyes take the sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, overcast the night. Starry welcome cover thou anon, and lead these testy rivals so astray, that one come not within another's way. And like Lysander, sometime frighten thy tongue, and stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong. And sometime rail thou, like Demetrius, and from each other look thou lead them thus. Till o'er their brows, death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and fatty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's, Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to take from thence all air with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next awake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision, whilst I in this affair do be employed. Out to my queen, to beg her Indian boy. Then I will, her charmed eye release, her monsters view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. Ride swift dragons, cut the clouds full fast.
But notwithstanding haste, make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I am feared in field and town. I will lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready.
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again, thou runaway, thou coward. Art thou fled?
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Thou recreant, thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod.
Yea, where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster did he fly. But fallen I am in dark, uneven way. And will rest me here. Come thou, gentle day. For if but once you show me thy great light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward, why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot thou runnest before me, shifting in every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, then thou mockest me. Thou bitest, dear, if ever I thy by daylight see. Now, go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious night. Abate thy hours, shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight, and from these my poor company detest. And sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while for mine own company.
Yet with three come one more. Two of both kinds makes up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, that's to make poor females mad.
Never so in weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will rest me till the break of day. Never true, Lysander, flee me and free.
On the ground, sleep and sound. I'll apply to your eye a gentle remedy. When thou least, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country mother known that every man shall have his own. In your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare, and all shall be well.
Sit thee down upon my flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks employ, and stick musk roses in thy sweet, smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where is Mademoiselle Mustard Seed?
What's your will?
Nothing good, Mademoiselle, but to help cavalry Peas Blossoms to scratch. Methinks I must be to a barber, mademoiselle, for I am marvelous hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass that, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch. Pray you, let none of your people disturb me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doth the woodbine, sweet honeysuckle, gently entwist the female ivy, so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? What dotage now I do begin to pity. Meeting her of late behind the woods, seeking sweet favors for this hateful fool, I did upbraid her, and fall out with her. When I had it my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. I then did ask of her her changeling child, but straight she gave me, with her fairy sense to bear him to my bower and fairy. Now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful affection for us. Man, gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, awakening when the other do, shall all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first I will release the fair queen. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Diane's bud, o'er Cupid's cloud, had such force and blessed power. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an axe.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head.
Now when thou wakest, with thine fool's eyes weep.
Come, my queen. Take hands with me. And rock the ground where all these sleepers be. For you and I are new in amity. We will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly. And bless it all, fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded, with Theseus, all in jollity.
Fairy King, attend and mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, swiftly after the night's shedding, we the globe can compass them, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found, with these mortals on the ground.
Go, one of you, find out the forester, for now our observation is performed, and since we have the favorite of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here, sleep. And this Dimitri and this Lysander. This Demetrius is this Helena. Oh, Nadas, Helena. I wonder if they're being here together. No doubt they arose early in observance of a rite of May, and hearing of our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak ye, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice? It is, my lord. Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. St. Valentine is past. How come these woodbirds but to couple now? I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world?
I shall reply amazedly, my lord. Half sleep, half waking, but as yet I truly cannot say how I came here. But as I think, for truly I would speak, and now I do bethink me so it is. I came with Hermia hither, our intent to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law...
Enough! Enough! My lord, you have enough! I beg the law! The law upon his head! They would have stolen away, they would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. My consent that she should be your wife.
But, my lord, Helena told me of their stone. This their purpose hither to the wood, and I in fury hither followed them, and Helena in fancy following me. But, my lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love for Hermia melted as the snow. And now, the pleasure of my heart and the object and virtue of mine eye is only to Helena.
The fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will more here anon. Yes, I will overbear your will. For, in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens 3 and 3, we'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come.
Are we awake? It seems yet we sleep, we dream. Was not the Duke here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then, we are awake. Oh, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me. My verse is a roast bad Judas. I know. Peter Quince. Flute the Lysander! Snap the tinker! Starblade! Gods, my life stolen hence, they've gone and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound upon this dream. Methought I was... There's no man can tell what methought I was. Methought I had. Oh. But man is but a patched fool if you will go about to offer what methought I had. Man's eye hath not heard, man's ear is not able to see, man's hand to taste, nor his tongue to conceive, or his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballet of this dream, and we shall perform it in the latter half of the play before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, we shall perform it at her death. Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
Cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he's transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No. He has simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sword had gone forward, we'd all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully Bottom. Thus hath he lost 6 pence a day during his life. He could not have escaped 6 pence a day. And the Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day at Pyramus, or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Oh, Bottom, most courageous day, most happy hour.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders.
But ask me not of what, for if I tell you I am no true Athenian,
Oh, let us hear, sweet bottom.
not a word of me. All that I will tell you is that the Duke hath it down. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your humps, for the long and the short is. Our play is preferred. Let Thisbe have clean linen, and let not him that plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out as the lion's claws. And, most dear actors, eat no onions or garlic, for we are to utter sweet breaths, and I do not doubt but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy. Now, away, go, away!
It is strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never shall believe these antic fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are, of imagination, all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is, the lunatic, the lover, all is frantic, sees Helen's beauty in a brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven, and as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes, and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. Such tricks hath strong persuasion, that if they were but to apprehend some joy, they comprehend some bringer of that joy. Or in the night, imagining some fear, how easy is a bush supposed to bear?
But all of the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witness in fancy's images, and grows to something of a great constancy. But howsoever, strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come, what mass, what dancer shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are at hand? Is there no play to ease the torture of an anguishing hour? Call Phyllis.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask, what music? How else are we to beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There's a brief how many sports are in right. Have your choices, but your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Will none of that. That have I told my love and glory of my kinsman Hercules. The thrice 3 muses, mourning the loss of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, that is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But it is too long, by 10 words, which makes it tedious. For within there is not one word act, one player fitting, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus within doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearse, I must confess, made my eyes water. But more joyous tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
And what are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men, who work in Athens here, who have never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you I have seen it over, and it is nothing in the world.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness or charge, and duty in the service perishing.
Why, my gentle sweet? You shall see no such day.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind are we, to give them thanks for nothing.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let them approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill, that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill that is the true beginning of our end.
Consider then, we come but in despite, and we are not minding to contend. Our true intent is all for your delight, and we are not here that you should hear repent. The act is our at hand, and by the show you are to know all that you like to know.
This man does not stand upon points. His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired but all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles perchance, and wonder at the show, and wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man, Pyramus, if you would know, this beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain, and this man with line and rough cast doth present wall. That vile wall for which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chink these poor souls are content to whisper and let which no man wonder.
To meet at Ninny's tomb,
Night.
Nice's tomb, there to move, this grisly beast, which by name Lion hight, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which Lion with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Then with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tearing in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, that Lion, Moonshine, Wall, and lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord, for one lion may, many asses do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I once now by name present a wall. And in such a wall I would have you think that in it had a cranny hole on chink, through which the loved ones Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This lone, this rough cast, the stone doth show that I'm the same wall, the truth is so. And this cranny is right in sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lion and Hare to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition I've ever heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, night, with hue so black! Oh, night, whichever art, when day is not! Oh, night, alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot! And thou wall, thou sweet, thou lovely wall, which stands between her father's round and mine, thou wall, thou sweet, thou lovely wall, show me thy chink, through which I might blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what do I see? No Thisbe do I see. A wicked wall through which I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for deceiving me thus.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, indeed, sir, he should not. For deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter, and I am to spy her through the wall. You will see, it will fall pat as I told you. Oh, look, here comes Thisbe.
Oh, wall! Full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones of lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink, so I might hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace. And like Lysander am I trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till the fates me kill.
Not Shelphus to Procrus was so true.
As Shelphus to Procrus,
I to you. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou meet me at Ninny's tomb straightway?
Linus!
A tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
And being down my pond discharged so, and thus have I, wall, away don't go.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion, rough and wildest rage, doth roar, and then know that I, one snug the joiner, am no lion's foe, nor no lion's dam. Or if I should, as lion come in strife, into his place, it were pity on my life.
This lantern doth horn moon presented.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lantern doth horn moon present, and I the man in the moon it seemed to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How else is he the man in the moon?
He dares not approach the candle, for you see his already snuff.
I'm aweary of this mood with human change.
It seems by a small light of his discretion that he's in the way, but in all reason we must stay the time. Proceed, moon.
All I have to say is, this lantern, my moon. This bush, my bush. This, dog, my dog. And I, the man in the moon.
Why all these should be in the lantern? For all of these are in the moon. But silence. Here comes Thisbe.
This is Ninny's tomb.
Ninus.
Ninus' tomb. Where is my love?
Roar!
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shone, moon, true the moonshine. Good.
A well-moused lion.
And so the lion vanished.
And then came Pyramus.
I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. I thank thee, moon, for by thy golden glittering streams I trust to taste truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? My mantle good? What? Stained with blood? Oh, approach ye fairy spell! Oh, fates, come! Cut the thread and thrum! Quell, crush, conclude, and quell! This loss and the loss of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Shrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered!
Devoured!
My dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound, out sword, and wound the pap of Pyrrhus. Aye, that left pap, where heart doth pop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead? Now am I fled? My soul is in the sky. Tongue, loose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now, die! 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 Die!
die but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man, for he is dead. He is nothing.
It seems with the help of the surgeon he might yet recover, and still prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before this? We come back to find her lover.
She will find him by starlight. Oh, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead? My dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak. Speak quite dumb. Dead. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These cherry lips. These yellow, cowslip cheeks. Are gone. Are gone. Lovers, make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come! Come to me, with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shorn the ships this thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword, come, blade, my breast to brew. And farewell, friends. Thus, Thisbe ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
I and Wall too.
No! I assure you, the wall is down that heart of their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue, or if you're a Bergamask dance between two of our company?
Let your epilogue alone, for your play needs no excuse. But come your Bergamask, let your epilogue. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we may outsleep the coming morn, as much as we this night have overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, with nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all weary tasks were done. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wrench that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. We fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, following darkness like a dream from the presence of the sun. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house, and I am sent with a broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
The house gives glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite offers light as cord from bride. And this ditty, after me, sing and dance, tripping.
Hand in hand with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
And now, until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three, ever true and loving be, with this field to consecrate, every fairy to take his gate, and each several chamber blessed through this palace with sweet peace, ever shall in safety rest, and the owner of it blessed. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all weary tasks were done. And this we shadows have offended, think with this, and all is mended, that while you have but slumbered here, and these visions did appear, and this weakened, idle thing, no more yielding but a dream. Gentle, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest buck, we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue and make amends ere long. Else, what will I call? So, good night to you all. Take my hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.